Hey everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars figure review. This one is one that I've been very excited to show you. I actually got this guy on May the 4th. I wanted to review him on that day, but I couldn't because I had a party to go to, and then the day after I had work, and I'm recording this on the 5th, so I'm probably uploading this like 2 days later, or 3 maybe. Sorry, just kind of how it is right now, unfortunately, but this figure is kind of a reissue, but also kind of not really, just because of the head sculpt. It's kind of a kit bash in a weird way, but yeah, this guy's awesome. This is VC240. The guys on the side right here that you're looking at is kind of the exact same figure, but not really, because they have a completely different head sculpt, and there's also a difference that we'll see here in a minute. And yeah, let's go ahead and check out the card back first. So let's get these guys out of the way and check this thing out. And yes, I have one carded that I'm going to open up after this review, but I wanted to show him in the bubble. You'll notice that the bubble is very large, not like how they usually are. Usually they're a lot smaller. I don't know why they've been making them bigger, but I mean, that's fine, you know. I'm mostly an opener, so I don't really care for the card back, but if the card back is cool, I'm most likely going to keep it. And this card back is one that I'm going to keep. I know it's kind of weird. Well, it's not really weird because the whole point of the vintage collection is to kind of keep the card back in a weird way. But yeah, this guy is awesome. He's on the Clone Wars line, part of the 501st Legion, obviously. And one really cool thing about him is that he comes with the new Tamora Morrison head that we will be looking at in 1 second. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out the articulation of this guy. So this is the figure right here. Let's go ahead and zoom in real quick. Yeah, he's awesome in my opinion. Great articulation for what it is. I know some people don't really like this mold, but I honestly am a fan of it. It's kind of like a realization of the Clone Wars without it being Revenge of the Sith. I know that's kind of weird, but I don't really know what to say or how to defend this figure, but I just love it because it was one of the first action figures I got when I got back into collecting like 2 years ago, and it's awesome. It was a figure that literally brought me back into the vintage collection. It was a VC60, so not this guy, but VC60. But yeah, anyways, let's check out the head first on this guy, and it is amazing. Let's go ahead and try to focus in on that if we can. Hold on. Sorry. It is kind of focusing, not really. There we go, yep. Yeah, the head sculpt is really good on this guy. Very good likeness to Tamora Morrison. Beyond amazing. It's so good, and I hope that if they do a vintage collection Jango Fett kind of remake, they use this head and the new Mandalorian heads that they've been, or helmets I should say, that they've been using, because those look amazing. So for the accessories for this figure, before we look at articulation, I know I said that first, but my videos, if you don't know and you're new to the channel, they're just kind of all over the place. Sorry, should have kind of let you know that beforehand, but yeah. So accessories, what he comes with is a DC-15 carbine. I wish it had paint on it. That'd be great, but you know, it doesn't. Excuse me, that's completely fine, but you know, paint is always a good addition to these things, but you can't really do anything about it. He comes with a amazing Phase 2 501st Clone Trooper helmet. It's got a little bit of a misprint right there, but not a big deal to me. You can just kind of scrape it off if you want. He also comes with one DC-15 blaster rifle. This isn't really a rifle, it's more of a pea shooter because it's so skinny and it doesn't look powerful at all like how this one looks in comparison. One thing that you'll notice is that it's got paint on it, a lot bigger. I think that they're both roughly the same size, kinda. Not really, actually. This one is a lot longer, which is more accurate in my opinion. I know that it doesn't, you know, fit in the hands as well, but I prefer this one rather than this one. I just wish that they made the handle longer on this one, and that would be great. But I guess they didn't. I think this is actually going to be in the Clone Trooper 4-pack. Oh my gosh, speaking of that, did you guys see the new Vintage Collection reveals? Oh my gosh, I pre-ordered all the Troopers. Not really the Anakin, because I'm not really... I like the soldiers of Star Wars, and I might get him if I see him on the toy show, but I don't know. Not really my guy. But yeah, this is what I think should have came with the Clone Trooper, but it didn't. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out the articulation on this guy. So he's got a ball-jointed head, pretty good down, not so much of an up. He's got a little bit of a tilt, not too much, but not too little. He's got ball-jointed shoulders that go up to about 90 degrees if you bend it enough, but don't bend it too much because that might break it, but it shouldn't break because it's not a knockoff. He's got ball-jointed elbows, hinges at the wrist, and as you all know, if you see my previous videos, I wish that they were swapped. I wish that the up and down was on this one and the in and out was on this one. And yeah, this one is in and out. You also got ball jointed at the hips, ball jointed knees, and I wish that they had rocker ankles for this mold, but they don't, unfortunately, and that's fine in my opinion. And you'll also notice for this mold that one leg is taller than the other, which is unfortunate. But I think for Hasbro it should be easy fix, but you know, I don't know why they haven't fixed it yet. Just kinda... Excuse me for yawning, it's like really late at night. Sorry, I just got back from work. I just wish that they would kind of extend it, or, you know, kind of just keep this part right here. I know people don't really like it because it's skinny, and they could just give him new legs and stuff to kind of make him more in proportion. But anyways, let's check out a comparison to these three guys, because I kind of have different clones lined up for us. Let's go ahead and zoom out. So this one right here is VC240. You'll notice that they both have the same exact markings, but you'll notice that this one is a lot more wider than this one. This one's more of a, I guess you could say, tooth or like bone white, if that makes sense. It's not like white, but it's white enough, if that makes sense. And this is actually a Tung-Hori factory reject, which I found fascinating, because I feel like that they should have like released this guy in a weird way instead of that one. I mean, it's weird, I know, but like, it's kind of cool to have a clone trooper with no battle damage, just like a freshly painted clone trooper is what I'm trying to say. I just think that would be really cool in my opinion, but I don't think we're going to get that anytime soon. Unless they do a 212 trooper with this new head sculpt, which would be awesome in my opinion. So looking at the back, you'll also notice that this guy does not have the same back paint as the other ones have. And you also notice that I think the factory reject does have less paint than this guy, the official release, which is kind of cool actually, that there's a different variant in a weird way. But yeah guys, I appreciate you guys watching the video. I'm probably going to go ahead and open up this guy, and I think in a few days I'm going to upload a review on a special vehicle that I've had in my collection for a while, so hopefully you guys enjoy that too. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Appreciate you guys watching. See you in the next one. Bye.